Hello guys, how are you doing today? You're welcome to Jewett Fitness. My name is Isaac and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to perform traditional squat and the benefit of performing this exercise and the muscles that are involved. Lastly, I'm going to be giving you the components to follow to make sure you're performing this exercise in the right and correct form. I hope this information is going to be useful to you. Stay tuned. Now, I would like to start with the muscles that are involved in performing this very exercise. First of all, squat is a compound exercise, which means it's working multiple muscles at the same time. But there are some specific muscles that is being targeted when performing this exercise. First is your core, okay? Your core, your hamstring, your quadricep, your glutes, and your calf muscle. These are the muscles that are being targeted when performing this exercise. Now let's talk about some of the benefits of performing this exercise. One, it increases your overall strength. It improves blood circulation. It improves joint health when performed properly. It also improves flexibility. And lastly, it also helps to build your core stability or your core strength. So these are some of the benefits you're going to get when performing squat exercise. Without wasting much time, let's go to the demonstration and the components to follow to make sure you're doing it correctly when you're performing it on your own. So guys, I made mention of the muscles that are being targeted when performing this exercise, which are your core, your hamstring, your quadricep, and your calf muscle. So these are the muscles that are being targeted. Now I'm going to be giving you 4 key components to follow when performing this exercise. Number 1 is the placement of your feet. Yes, the placement of your feet. First of all, we have different variation of squat, okay, which is also going to determine the placement of your feet. As I said at the beginning of this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the traditional one. So now your feet are going to be a little bit shoulder width apart, and also it depends on your level of flexibility and also your level of comfort, where you're comfortable. Okay, some people like to put their leg a little bit closer like this. Okay, while some people like to, for me, I like to open my leg just like this, keeping my toe a little bit outward. Okay, if you can do this, is also okay. I'm going to stand with my side. Okay, so now that's for the feet. Just keep it hip wide apart or a little bit wider, not too much. Okay, then the second one is the hip. Now the hip and the knee are going to be moving at the same time. Now what you're going to do in your head, you're going to assume that there is a chair behind you. So you're going to pretend or assume as if you want to sit down on that chair behind you, holding yourself, putting 80% of your body weight on your heel. All right? So you're going to do something like this. As you can see, my hip and my knee, it's moving at the same time. Okay? That's number 2. Your hip, push it backward. Just like this, okay? Push it backward. Number 3, neutral spine. The back has to be straight, okay? A lot of people end up doing something like this, okay? No, you have to keep that back straight at all times. Just the way it is before you start the exercise, it has to be like that till the end, which is going to be something like this. As you can see, it's very straight. Now this is where you should stop and drag yourself all the way back up without locking your knees. Then the number 4 is what I call maintaining the space between your knee or maintaining the length between your knees. Now A lot of people, most especially for beginners, they tend to do something like this. As you can see, this is not really a nice position. This is going to leave your knee in a very bad position. And as I said at the beginning, squat exercise actually improve joint health if done properly. So in this form, it's not a proper way, so your joint will not be benefiting anything from this exercise, most especially the knee joint. So what you're going to have to do is to make sure that your knee is in line with the second or third toe, okay? In line with your second or third toe. So all you need to do is simply push it outward, just like this, okay? Kind of push it outward and keeping it in that same position all the way down. And you drive it up, all the way down, keeping your back straight, keeping your upper body up, and you drive it up. So now, there is another thing I would like to talk about, which is there are a lot of people who actually they say like your knee has to be in line with your toe, or it has to be like above your toe, like don't move your knee above your toe. Actually, that also depends on your flexibility. Okay, it's okay for your knee to go a little bit further than your toe. It's okay. It doesn't mean that it's gonna hurt you. It's only when don't excessively move it all the way. Just slightly further, it's okay. All right. So basically, that is how to perform traditional squats in the proper way. I hope this video was useful to you, and if it does, leave your comment below, like and share. Thanks for watching. Bye.